Aaron with the Locators. Thanks for stopping by, checking out our channel. Today we're in the cargo trailer camper conversion and we're going to be setting up a breakfast bar. I've gone ahead and purchased some folding brackets from Amazon. 14-inch stainless steel. They simply fold up and fold down. So those are going to go on the wall ×2, and we're going to top it. We're going to have ourselves some place to eat. So let's get right into it. So this is the product I chose to go with for my table topper. I do have to address a couple of little sharp edges I've noticed, but all in all, it's not too bad. I like that industrial look. The width on this one is 14. The length is about 34 inches across. So I'm gonna try to make quick work out of this and make it super simple for me. I'm not gonna be bolting into any studs. I'm not gonna be self-tapping into any studs. I'm just gonna be going strictly into the wood. I have a little piece that I don't wanna wreck right on the stud, so I'm just gonna be using self-tappers today. I'm gonna mark these out. I'm gonna put these in. I'm gonna install them with self-tappers. Then I'm going to add my bracket right on the side like that and give myself a little bit of structure, and then screw directly into the wall. So self-tappers again, 2, 3, one here to hold that in place, and hopefully we simplify it. Well, that was definitely noisy in the cargo trailer, but I went ahead and took a couple of measurements. I went 4 inches from the inside to the strapping and just kind of even things out a little bit, just to hope everything lines up. And now I'm going to install the bracket, and I'm just going to go flush with the very back side of this, and wherever that ends up, I'm not too concerned, but I'm going to go ahead and put 3 self-tappers in. Now I know I promised everybody that I would be putting 3 self-tappers, but just with the 2 alone, I think we're pretty solid. I also have just a little bit of a bend here that I just don't want to penetrate that. I think it's unnecessary to have it have all those in there. I'm actually just winging it right now just to see if this actually does hold up with the self-tappers. They've been known, with so much vibration in these trailers, they've been known to just back out. Bro and sister tip number 1. Nothing is permanent in a cargo trailer, no matter where you put something and how much you like it. I loved the fact that that was there, and I can easily access my first hole. I would usually have a seat right here, drop my line in, and away I'd fish. But unfortunately, this has to move for my breakfast bar to fold down. So my tip would be, don't get frustrated if you have to move stuff. Just have fun with it and enjoy it. That's what's gonna happen there. We're just 4 screws away from finishing it off and having it fold down. Bubble's looking pretty good. Everything's nice and level. One thing I like to do at the very end, once I'm all finished, I think about all the things I could have done better and think about the things that I might have done wrong. But for the final reveal, I like to make sure that everybody at home tries this out with me, because if you're doing something around the same or using the same brackets, you know what to expect. I have a feeling that I didn't quite square the bottom parts of the brackets going into the wood. I didn't square them, so I'm kind of wondering if I'll have an issue with closing this. So let's try it together and see if it goes. Now underneath I have these latches. And that releases it, and then we can close it. So I did have a little bit of an issue there. It is a little tight, and you actually got to give it that push. Kind of hard to hold it up at the same time. Use your head to kind of push everything in, but it seems to be functional. Got a special guest with me today.
Hi, it's Liam with the Locators, and I'm going to test out my dad's workmanship. It's super easy, and then when you want to have breakfast or supper, there you go.
Just a little tad bit of information. I did use some wood screws to screw the bracket into the to the wood. Definitely do not use self-tappers for that. You'll just end up with a big hole, and it won't connect to anything. Those are not for wood. Don't use self-tappers if you're not catching a stud. I love the industrial look. It pops with my checker plate that I already have in here. It matches with the galvanized. I love the aluminum look. I like that trucker style chrome and lights, and that's the effect I'm trying to get in here. And I know you guys haven't seen the whole rig and the whole setup, and that is coming. It'll be a full walk around of everything once it's all done. It just seems to never get done. There's so many other options I can do, but this is super versatile for us. Breakfast, supper, a bar, a stowaway. I'm really impressed with the way it is. I like the look of it. I'm okay with it. I get it. Some people won't, but I hope this is helpful for you guys and girls and your builds. And that brings me to my next thing. I'd love to see you guys on trailer conversions and camping setups, the Locators. It's a group on Facebook. We changed the name just to get more people involved. Not everybody has a cargo trailer conversion, but the camping aspect's still there. It's a great place that we can converse, talk about questions and answers. Like I said before, it's a fantastic way of connecting with one another and getting that community together and talking about your builds and my builds and everybody's things that they got going on. It's a great platform for that, so hopefully you see you guys there. That'll be in the description below as well. And again, thank you very much for tuning in to the Locators on YouTube. We very much appreciate it, and we will see you on the lake.